India and the European Union are on the verge of sealing one of the biggest trade deals of the decade. At the India-EU Summit on 27 January 2026, both sides are expected to announce a landmark free trade agreement, an agreement that brings together nearly 2 billion people and almost one-fourth of the global economy. Adding weight to the moment, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is in India as the chief guest for Republic Day, underlining how strategically important this partnership has become. This is not just another trade deal. It is the culmination of years of difficult negotiations that stalled repeatedly over tariffs, agriculture, and regulatory standards. What finally pushed it across the line is strategic urgency, a changing global order, fractured supply chains, and rising protectionism. For India, the gains are substantial. The agreement removes 12 to 16% tariffs on textiles, a sector that employs millions and competes fiercely with Bangladesh and Vietnam. Duties on pharmaceuticals, electronics, gems and jewelry, leather goods, and auto components are also set to come down sharply. That means Indian exporters now get a clear cost advantage in Europe, one of the world's richest and most stable markets. For manufacturing hubs in Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Uttar Pradesh, this could translate into new orders, higher exports, and more jobs. For the European Union, the prize is access to India's fast-growing consumer economy. European companies will find it easier to sell machinery, chemicals, aircraft, medical equipment, high-value wines, diamonds, and luxury goods in India. Just as important, the deal opens doors for European banks, insurers, consultants, and professional service firms in a market that is expanding faster than any major economy. One of the most notable aspects of this agreement is what it does not include. Sensitive agricultural sectors, dairy, rice, spices, poultry, and key farm products have been kept outside the deal. This protects Indian farmers and rural livelihoods while allowing both sides to maintain their regulatory standards. It reflects a pragmatic, politically realistic approach rather than an all-or-nothing agreement. The FTA also moves firmly into the digital age. Telecom, financial services, e-commerce, and digital trade have been liberalized. Indian IT and services firms will find it easier to operate across Europe, while European technology companies gain smoother access to India's digital ecosystem. In a world driven by data, platforms, and services, this could be one of the deal's most transformative elements. But beyond economics, the geopolitical message is unmistakable. For India, the FTA reduces dependence on China, diversifies supply chains, and provides a buffer against uncertainty in US trade policy. For Europe, India emerges as a reliable Indo-Pacific partner at a time when global trade rules are under strain. At a moment when the world is witnessing trade wars, tariff barriers, and shrinking globalization, the India-EU Free Trade Agreement sends a different signal, one of rules-based trade, strategic trust, and long-term economic alignment. This is not just a trade pact. It is India's biggest trade diplomacy moment of the decade, and a clear statement that New Delhi intends to shape, not retreat from, the global economic order.